The psychology of self-obsessed people. The hidden pain. Have you ever met someone who couldn't stop talking about themselves? Every conversation became their story. Every compliment was expected. Every room felt like it belonged to them. Maybe you've heard them say, "I know I'm attractive. I know I'm right. Oh, I know I'm perfect." From the outside, it looks like confidence, like nothing could ever make them doubt who they are. But sometimes, what looks like confidence is actually a shield. Because not every person who constantly tells the world how amazing they are truly believes it. Sometimes, they're trying to convince themselves. Maybe they learned very early that attention felt like love, that being admired felt like safety, that being ordinary meant being forgotten. So, little by little, they stopped asking, "Who am I?" and started asking, "What do I have to become for people to notice me?" That's where the mask begins. Not a mask to fool other people, a mask to hide the fear of never feeling enough. Without even noticing, they became addicted to approval. Every compliment felt like proof they mattered. Every criticism felt like confirmation that they didn't. Psychologists call this external validation. It's when your sense of worth depends on how other people see you instead of how you see yourself. The problem is, approval never lasts. A compliment fades. Attention moves on. Someone else becomes the center of the room. And suddenly, the emptiness returns. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Every kind word, every achievement, every moment of admiration pours inside. But none of it ever stays. So they keep searching. Another audience, another achievement, another reason to believe they're enough. Then adulthood arrives. People see confidence, charisma, maybe even arrogance. But sometimes, behind the biggest ego is the quietest question. What if I'm not enough? Not everyone who seems self-obsessed has this story, and not everyone who seeks attention is hiding pain. People are complicated, but for some, the loudest ego is protecting the smallest sense of self. Here's the truth. Those aren't personality traits. They're coping strategies, built by a younger version who only wanted to feel seen. Healing doesn't begin when the applause gets louder. It begins when you no longer need the applause at all. When your worth isn't measured by compliments, by attention, or by being the most important person in the room. Maybe that's why this video found you today. Not to judge the people who seem full of themselves, because sometimes behind the biggest ego is the smallest sense of self. A child who quietly believed that love had to be earned. And if that child is still living inside you, know this: you were never supposed to perform for your place in someone's heart. You were never meant to prove that you deserve to be loved, because the loudest voice can never silence the quiet fear of not being enough. Applause always fades. Achievements are forgotten. Attention moves on. But the person who finally learns to love themselves without needing permission has found something the world can never take away. Maybe real confidence was never about being admired by everyone. Maybe it begins the moment you stop asking, "Do they love me?" and finally ask, "Can I love myself?" Because in the end, the person you spent your whole life trying to convince was never the world. It was the frightened child still waiting inside you. And maybe, today, for the very first time, that child doesn't need another round of applause. They just need
You.